multi-exclusive dimensional being Kyle with another exclusive. This video is going to be about Sun in Cancer, which is basically your sun, which is basically what you reflect, which is your shine, which is how the sun utilizes your actions, your energy, your volatility. And of course, the moon is in Scorpio, which is our inner world. Everybody got a feeling emotion, everybody got a feminine, everybody got an inner. Feminine, that's dealing with the yin aspect. That's dealing with the waters, that's dealing with feelings, emotions, rebirth, regeneration, feminine transformation. So basically, also, the moon is away right now, but basically it's making this first quarter. So this is a good time to basically plant new seeds and actually start utilizing what you want to manifest on this planet. Because Earth is, which is practicality, is where you basically practice all your financial or your manifestations and accumulate the 4 elements so you can basically see this grow. Now, when we dealing with fixed water and shit, it's basically being fixated in our own ways and utilizing our own inner world. And basically, we're going to utilize this midhaven, this 2-day wave with the moon in Scorpio. Feel me? Everybody going to be feeling the need to be aggressive, be able to basically touch and tap into their mysterious natures, and basically get to the deep root of the cause and basically get to the surface of where things initiate and create. Also, we got Mercury in Cancer, so basically that's dealing with trust your gut instinct. Family, everybody's gonna feel the need to basically have good, clear insight when it comes to their thinking, the communication, clarity. Family, you might be able to fixate and come back into time of basically what took place in the past, and this might be able to clear right back up, and you have good clarity. That's dealing with basically intuition. That's basically dealing with your insight, feel me? So everybody got an insight in their own reflective way, and depending on how you vibrate, the higher you vibrate, the bigger your insight is. The lower you vibrate, the more circumstances, situations that you got to basically learn to basically get out those water flows and not get drowned and shit. Venus is in Gemini right now. Venus is love and beauty, and Gemini is dealing with thinking and communication. That's dealing with logic. So these are 2 air signs, basically 1 cardinal for Venus, and basically mutable, which is the death and transformation of a new cycle, and that's in Gemini. So basically also we got Jupiter in Capricorn, so that's dealing with expansion and growth. Capricorn is practicality. So Jupiter and Capricorn working together, this is your time to basically have faith into what you want to manifest and initiate and create. So this is also dealing with the birth of what you want to build, which is your structure. And also this is dealing with basically mutable, which is the end result. So basically when you utilize that and you basically stay consistent and stay creative, you will get the fruits of labor, and you will travel to places where you want to basically sustain yourself. Also, we got Saturn and Aquarius. So basically this is testing new principles. Saturn is basically dealing with cardinal, and Aquarius is basically dealing with fixed. So that's basically starting and creating. And basically when you do this, you get the end results of fruits and labors. So once you utilize on what you need to work on as far as your new principles and your new governance system and your new outlook and groups, and basically creating a big circumstance situations to basically initiate and create and put structures and shit, things that flow into your natures. Also, we got Pluto and Capricorn. So Pluto is death and transformation, rebirth, regeneration. So that's dealing with the second, basically creating it, and Capricorn is basically the starter. So if you basically start, initiate, and create on what you want to change as far as government wise, and of course this is what we're seeing right now with the Pluto and Capricorn. New things are being reborn and basically being killed throughout the whole ecosystem and stuff, and the whole economy. But we are the economy, we are the people, so without us there's no economy. So of course some government changes and shit, and of course they're using this whole shit for something. So once you get into astrology, you'll know everything about what's going on. You don't need to watch the news, and basically you'll know how to act out and do things in moderation. Also, we got Uranus and Aquarius. So basically this is practicalizing. These are changes. Taurus is dealing with fixated in its own way of Earth, and of course, Uranus is dealing with Aquarius, which is also the rebellious natures and shit. So everybody gonna feel the need to have revolution and do things in their own way, create their own sustainable ways and sustainable natures on basically how they gonna save Earth and equip with new resources and find new ways, initiate, create. This is what everybody need to basically be doing. So that's a good process. Neptune is basically dealing with dreams, imagination. It's in Pisces, so that's dealing with spirituality and the helping of the people. So basically, everybody gonna feel the need to basically get spiritual in this motherfucker. So of course, if you was worshiping that religion, and if you don't see the benefits and the reaps of the benefits of that shit going to your favors, you gotta believe in yourself, and that's basically what we all need to basically be doing: believing in ourselves and working with each other, not praising the demon that we can't see with our 2 eyes, or basically praising somebody in general, unless we working together to basically uplift and praise each other in a good term, but basically not basically overindulging into it, but showing support and love at the same time on a whole nother level. Also, we got Neptune. We got Ascendant and Capricorn. So this is basically dealing with success, headstrong, and basically utilizing your power to basically rise above circumstances and situation. And of course, this changes every 2 hours. So if you don't know your ascendant sign, get to know that so you can know what basically your chart's at and what you need to basically work on. Also, we got the midhaven and Scorpio. So basically, midhaven is where you need to work on and basically initiate and create ways of deep depthness of feelings and emotions and desires and wants and needs and values. Also, we got the North Node in Gemini. So this is being mindful, being intellect, and being curious about things that we pick up on a day-to-day basis, which is our child instinct natures. Also, everybody got to utilize this. This is a chance and opportunity to basically initiate and eat up all the information and knowledge. This way it can pursue you and open doors for you into ways you wouldn't expect or imagine. You know what I'm saying? Don't be naive. Don't look at things at one side. Look at things as in the overall. Also, we got Chiron and Aries, so this is concealed trauma, challenges, and basically, this is what we need to be working on. So, if we utilize headstrong, head first, and basically not ponder on what took place, we just basically initiate and create new challenges to basically for us to defeat and have a purpose alongside, we will basically get through this shit. Also, we got Aries. And we got Mars and Aries, so basically this is new challenge, new fire, new fiercery emotions to basically push yourself and strive towards bigger and better and not stay fixated in your own way. So basically everybody gonna feel the need to basically throw away that dead skin, that rough skin that we was dealing with, and basically put on your newborn era skin. And we basically about to bring in the bulldozer and knock shit the fuck down, especially if it didn't have purpose or serve values to our natures. Alright, we about to get into these energies. So Sun, which is basically in Cancer, is conjuncting Mercury. So that's intellectual insight on harmonious natures as far as we being able to meet and greet with people, places, and things, and set up negotiations and basically coming together and working together. Also, we got Sun sextile Uranus. So that's basically us learning basically to be able to stay fixated and stay cardinal in our own unique way of handling circumstances and situations throughout the society on a humanitarian level. Also, we got Sun squared Chiron. So this is like dealing with healing and learning possibilities of the ups and downs that we go through on a day-to-day basis. Also, Moon squared Chiron. So this is learning errors and shit that took place in the past previously. And Moon square Chiron. So this is learning how to basically rebel and rise above any traumas and shit that we went through. Also, we got Mercury sextile Uranus. So that's basically having rebellious natures and changes on how to think out of the box and new ways of being optimistic and alienated in our own way. Also, we got Mercury squared Chiron. So that's basically retrograde. Whatever happened in the past is going to be reoccurring, but make sure you don't bite the fruit or these shit's going to grow and create more catastrophic events. We got Mars sextile Saturn. So Mars is dealing with grounding our new ways, initiating and creating purposes in our life and values and structures to basically find our way into utilizing our growth, which is our father figures, also, which is our mother figures. Also, we got Jupiter conjunct Pluto, so that's changes and manifestations can play out depending on how we take advantage of these energies. Neptune sextile Pluto, so this is killing religion. If that religion don't serve you the purpose, you're gonna find your own initiated way in creating and believing in yourself. Also, Sun trine Moon. This is basically, Sun trine Moon. So there's opportunities to basically be opened up and to be harmonious in changeable ways and changeable natures. Also, we got Sun square Mars, so that's basically learning balance in between our ways to basically be unique, be passionate, and get out of our circumstances and situations to basically take shape and form and for things and utilizing our own purpose. We got Moon trine Mercury, so that's basically sensitivity and logical combining together and working together in harmonious ways, which they don't learn how to do that, but we gotta learn how to blend the two together, right and left brain. Also, we got Moon square Jupiter. So basically, this is basically being greedy. Because, Moon is dealing with wants and needs. So that's basically also dealing with Jupiter. So that's free-spirited and shit like that. So that's why I play out in that nature. Also, Moon opposing Uranus. So this is like basically balance in circumstances, situations that we need to work on as far as working together. Because when something is opposing, that means they going against each other. So of course you might come across some bugs might bite you, might come across money might be missing towards you, might make a mistake and you might be rebellious around that way, or people, places and things might just try to harm you or attack you type shit. Circumstance situations that I experienced today. So it plays out in many ways, but you got to learn how to make sure you're in good nature zone. Don't let this affect you in some way, shape, or form. Also, we got Moon square Pluto, so it's basically wants and needs that we need to value and learn on. We also got Venus trine Saturn, so this is a good way to basically initiate and create ways of getting right with your partner. Also, Mars conjunct Chiron, so this is basically being a teacher in your own unique way. Jupiter conjunct Saturn, so there's expansion and structure that can be utilized if you put effort into it. Also, Saturn conjunct Pluto. Saturn conjunct Pluto, this is building new ways and having new businesses, outlooks, and pursuits and ways to work in our favor. Now, I'm about to get into these houses and break this shit down real quick and basically, feel me? If you got Pluto in your houses, that's dealing with the 8th house, and find out where your 8th house is at. But basically, I'm about to do the rundown, and this is gonna basically be utilized with Sun, Moon, and ascendants, is basically what you're gonna receive. So first house, that's basically being intense power, sensitivity, and survival of the fittest. And you're going to be wanting to feel the need to do this shit, especially if the moon is in your first house, or if you got the sun sign in your first house. Second house is dealing with values and monies and worries and shit. So you might be in a circumstance situation where you want things and shit, but also money plays a part. And if you don't take care and initiate things to play out into your favor, you might have deep desires and passions to put yourself into pursuits of debt and stuff like that. So basically be careful with your spendings. 3, intellect, curiousness, mysteries, finding if people, places, and things serve you in your best natures, and basically digging deep in the rabbit hole, see people in certain surroundings and locations, and you are working into your best natures. Also, 4th house is basically hidden emotions versus being exposed. Of course, you would basically be vulnerable in your way of not expressing and sharing your feelings out there or putting it out there. So of course, it's home and security. That's where I want to be. Also, 5, this is dealing with secrets and hidden affairs and shit, and being vulnerable and building your own unique way. So this is basically you testing the waters to see if you're going to be out open and out there. Basically utilize this. 6 is dealing with daily routines with health and stress. Basically, you meditate and take care of your health. Also, 7 is basically new affectionates with people you might get cheated on during this time. 8th is dealing with deep depth and reflections. You might be able to find ways to initiate and create your own ways of doing things. 9 is dealing with debates with people, places, and things, travel, and understanding about the universe. 10 is basically dealing with structure, everyday life. 11 is dealing with changes, rebirth, issues and fears. And 12th house is dealing with nightmares and dreams and imaginations, illusions, and fearing of basically not being able to come on top. And that's basically the energies that's being utilized throughout the day.